Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you on this fine Monday evening. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you've had a good Monday, and well, if you've had a bad Monday, let's just wipe that all away. We're through it now with a couple of hours of nonsense chat and super gameplay. So thank you to people that are already in the chat box window type thing. Tom, Julie, Gumdiel, there's a few of you there. Bigsy, Brian, Stuart as well. So hello there to all of you and people watching as well. Now, when you're watching these, you might choose to comment, or you might just sit back and watch the proceedings as well. That's all quite as good. And also as well, if you've missed the live stream, you might be watching this on a pre-record, so a big hello to you as well. So here we go. I'm glad you can hear me nice and clearly, Julie. That's nice to know. Thank you, Nigel. So yeah, we'll be playing a few games, messing about as normal, as we tend to do, and having our own sort of like weird and wonderful conversations. So first of all, we're going to be looking at Pac-Man by Atari Soft in 1984. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Pac-Man before, from the original arcade machine from Namco, of course. We looked at quite a few Pac-Man clones about the place. We tend to look at one every week, don't we, really? Hi, Mad Commodore. Hope you are well. Good. Now, it's a bit of on the old eardrums, this one. Wacka, 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 but we should be okay. It's normal like keyboards. Now, Atari Soft, this is the official conversion of Pac-Man there. So, despite all of the clones and stuff, this is the official one. And I believe Atari Soft also did Mus Pac-Man a little bit later on. And immediately, I'm in big bother. So that's going to be happening a lot around this sort of town. So a bit of a maze action. Thank you, Stuart. It is quite a decent conversion. Now, as per normal, I will be trying to play the games and also interacting with the comment section, because that's when live streams come alive, really. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky, but I will endeavour to do so because, well, it's good fun, isn't it? It's good fun. Right, the ghosts have gone a little bit blue side, and off we go. Right, so Monday. There will be a live stream tomorrow as well on the ZX Spectrum, and Wednesday on the Commodore 64, all being well. Unless I get abducted by aliens, of course, and that's only happened twice, so we should be okay. They brought me back quite quickly. I think they realised they'd made an error. That's the way it goes, isn't it? It's the way it goes. Right, okay. I haven't played too many Atari Soft games, Mad Commodore, not that I remember, but Mus Pac-Man was a good conversion, as I seem to remember. It's not super smooth, is it, compared to, well, it's just an unfair comparison. That that Pac-Man 96 reviewed on the Amiga 1200 before. At least I've done one maze. So we're just warming up. This is way back in 1984. Now, this maze is exactly the same. I don't know if the mazes change any different as we go forward. If you're unaware, Pac-Mania also came out on the ZX Spectrum, a 3D game, and that's absolutely glorious what they managed to do with that. Right, let's leave that power bill for the moment. I want to use them the best way they can, but with like a lot of these Spectrum games, I'm always desperate to see what the coding would look like. Yeah, you're right, Nigel. The Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man was a disaster, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't think they didn't really put too much effort into that at all, the Atari 2600 version. But they improved it with Mus Pac-Man, I suppose, and Junior Pac-Man, so it got a bit better there. It's good to see the warp gates on this also, so they've made attention to detail there. On Mus Pac-Man, I believe the maze changes colour every 2 mazes. I can't quite remember if the Spectrum one does that. Right, might have to utilise a warp gate here. Always interesting to see the AI on the ghost. It looks like they're sort of like coming after me a little bit. Right, okay. Yeah, it's those Pac-Man games on the Atari 2600. Sometimes the pellets are like rectangular, aren't they? There is one maze game there on the Atari 2600 where it isn't rectangular, and that's Alien. That's a great maze game, Alien. A bit like Pac-Man, except you play the part of a marine running around with a flamethrower, but the premise is still the same. Good stuff, that game. Good stuff. Yeah, it looks like we're getting the same maze each time. It's not going anywhere, is it? Yeah. Robotron 2084, that's something I need to look at. Good one, Stuart. Yeah. So many games I need to look at, really. I mean, I've almost reviewed 700 ZX Spectrum games, but still, the amount I need to review is much more than that. A few classics I still haven't looked at, so still some good ones to come. I do like seeing these maze games, though. Ones we've recently reviewed on the channel, I suppose, would be Pac-Man, if you want to have a look at that at some stage. That's very, very basic. Wacka, wacka, wacka. I'd love to own, I say this about a lot of arcade cabinets, but I'd love to own the arcade cabinet of Pac-Man. That must be an absolute classic, wouldn't it? That and Asteroids, Track and Field, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Right, have I got a chance to go? No. Right, what's going to happen here? Right, let's make a break for it. I think we've done it. I'm desperate for a different coloured maze here. Yeah, it's the same coloured maze every time. So that's one problem with it. So once you get good at it, you could be playing this for quite some time. Put your what's your favourite Pac-Man clone on the Specky? There's so many to choose from. There's Haunted Hedges, where you control a Stickman, Mac-Man, of course. Yeah, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. It's like done and super done, isn't it, really? But a good game to start off with, a good maze game. My favourite maze game still, although it's aged terribly, is Maziacs on the ZX Spectrum. That's pretty good, where you control a Stickman that must find gold. We covered that on, and fight beasts as well. We covered that on one live stream, I think, but not for a while. I think we're covering a lot of new games that we haven't covered before on the live stream today. I think Wudang we covered when we was in 360p, I think. And what else there? We might have covered, I think that's about, and Scuba Dive. I think we covered that one before by Durell Software. And that's a class game, isn't it? Scuba Dive. If you're unfamiliar with that, you're going to look forward to that one. Oh, take that, Ghosty. Yeah, Zigzag's a good one as well, Jude. Yeah, great, good games. 3D Monster Maze, haven't covered that on a live stream, but originally that was black and white for the ZX81, but it was coloured in on a homebrew, which I reviewed, so that might be worth having a look at as well. Munchmania, Mastertronic. I don't know if I reviewed that or not. I can't remember. I might have done. I think I did. They always have slightly different AI, don't they, these like ghost ones. So I'm not sure how much longer we'll be on this, because it don't seem to be progressing. We've got the same maze each time. The arcade cabinet Pac-Man, I forget now. Did that have different coloured mazes? I'm sure it must have done. Didn't just stay at the same one each time. Hey Nick, I is here. Hello Tom. Pleased to meet you again, sir. Hope you're having a good night. A good night. So we're chilling, we're maxing and relaxing. That was a line, wasn't it, from some song? Maxing and relaxing. Where was that from? That's going to keep me going. Maxing and relaxing. I think I might have made it up. Unless it was a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, was it? If you are Will Smith, comment in the comment section below and let us know. Right. Oh, it's a green. Oh, that green thing disappeared then. Wacka whack. Oh, dearie me. Floating around. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because that's, well, I suppose it helps. Yeah, it helps. It does help, yeah. Oops. Let's get around here. Let's give that ghost a slip. Fresh Prince Nick. I'd like to be in Independence Day and all those other films. That'd be quite good. Oh, I thought I'd done that then. I'm sure I did do that. Game over. Game over. Congratulations, your score is in today's... Oh, that's good, isn't it? That's good. Out of all the people that played this on my computer today, I'm in the top 5. Brilliant. Oh, thank you, Nigel. I missed that going forward. Thank you very much, sir. Would like to see this running on the Spectrum next anytime. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Nigel. Thank you very much. It's got us off to a good start. Good. Right. Yeah, the Spectrum next. That'd be good to play on that, wouldn't it, really? How do I put my initials in there? Left and right. That's what I'm doing. Right, anyway, so that was just a warming up one. Now, Spy Hunter come out on the ZX Spectrum, which is a great game. And it has got a sort of clone called Action Fighter. You might come across it. Firebird Software in 1989. It says behind that cable that I positioned in the wrong place. There we go, brilliant. The event list as shot up. So we will be playing that one next, but you pretty much know how Pac-Man works, don't you? So I don't think we need to have another go at that. That was just warming up. We'll use the time on Action Fighter. Come out on quite a few systems. This reviewed it on. I think I reviewed it on the Amiga as well. I'm not sure I've looked at it at the Commodore 64 or not. But this time I'll be using joystick. Oh, yeah, the cable's wrapped around my glass of water. Right, if I pulled that, my water would have fallen on the floor. That would have been good, and there would not have been sparks all over the place, and then that would have been pretty exciting stuff, wouldn't it? Right, I've got oh man, I've tangled this all over the place. Oh, what am I doing? Oh man. Nippy, sort it out. Right, okay. So, Action Fighter by Firebird software. Right. Let me know if the music is too loud. It seems a little bit loud in my old eardrums. But essentially, this is a top-down racer. You start off in a motorbike. And there we go. Right, Kempston joystick. Let's just make sure I've got the joystick. Oh, oops. Right, I know what happened there. Just there we go. We're back the right size again. It's this emulator is very fiddly. Sometimes it changes the size of the screen if I hit the wrong bit of the mouse. But joystick is on. Good. So let's have a bit of a play. I'll play it first of all without the cheat on it to see how well we go. Are there any good games with a henge in? Is there a Stonehenge game? Right, okay. So we're off and running here. Now, it's pretty monochrome, this game. You start off in a motorbike, but just like Spy Hunter, the support vehicle will come out every now and again. And we do have to collect letters. You see at the top there, it says A, B, C, D, E, and F. There are certain letters that will come up on the screen. We have to collect them up as well. 1989 Firebird software. Right, okay, now we've got double shot now. Avoid getting shot by this helicopter if you can do. There's the letter A. Take that, thank you very much. Ooh. Yeah, so it's crying out for a little bit of colour on this one, but I've already got A. Next is B. Get B. Got B, right? Let's get in here. The Sega van. Hi, Dow. It's going okay. It's going okay. We're in the monochrome world of Action Fighter at the moment, and I'm darting forward with great aplomb. Oh, I've missed the seaside. Whoops. Oh, man, I didn't get a big enough jump. It was going well, but I didn't really hang too well over that water. As my support vehicle tries to take me out. It is a Spy Hunter knockoff, that is for sure. It's got its fans. I prefer Spy Hunter because of the cool colours, but this is okay. It's a worthy addition. I think your vehicle changes from a motorbike at some point, which I might put a cheat on it so we can see that a bit later on. But variety of weapons. There's a support vehicle. In we go. The vehicles are a little bit smaller than Spy Hunter, it has to be said, which gives you a bit of a longer playing field. But yeah, Spy Hunter for the win. Oh, I blew up that helicopter thing. Not quite sure how I did that. Right, okay. Did any of you have this one back in the day? I've reviewed it on the Amiga. I can't quite remember what it's like. There is another Spy Hunter clone on the Amiga because Spy Hunter itself didn't come out on that system. It's called Major Motion if you want to check that one out. Hi Smithers, hope you're having a good evening there. We're action fighting. Which is essentially spy hunting, and I got over the top there. Good. Nothing like being over the top once in a while. And I've missed the C again. So this level I think only completes once you've got all the letters. So if you want to keep missing the letters, then that's not a very super duper thing to do. Right. So trying to mix it up a bit, give you a variety of games. Well, I missed C 3 times. Oh man, this isn't annoying. Right. If you do die, I think you lose all your weapons, but I'm lasting quite a while here. Dragon Talk. Okay, Brian. Should we ask me some more details about that Major Motion? I'm not sure we should be. Right, I've C's come across 4 times now, and I've missed it each time. Oh, look. My support fan tricked me into crashing into the side. Oh, man. Did you watch the... you might not have done. Did you watch the Formula 1 on Sunday? Pierre Gasly won. He was 2,000 to 1 to win with Alpha Centauri. Well, there we go. Alpha Tauri, not Centauri. Centauri's a planet, an alien race. This is Alpha Tauri, right? Right, okay. Oh, screen seems to be ripping up a little bit there. 2,000 to 1. Why didn't I put £1 on Gasly to win? Anyway, and then I think McLaren was second, so I've got to be happy with that. Right, I've got the C now. And third place, who was third? Someone. Yeah, it was a Racing Point, wasn't it? Of Lance Stroll. So if you predicted those three, then well done. You must be rich. Do you reckon Piers Gasly will win the next race? Might be up against it. But I feel it's good for him because he was previously promoted to Red Bull alongside Verstappen, but he was getting nowhere near and got demoted back to the B team. And at that point, you would have thought his career was over. And then he started having these great results, and now he's actually won a race. So maybe Red Bull set up the car different from Max Verstappen than they do for the other chap. Albon's certainly having a similar sort of problem, the current number 2. Boof, good jump, Nick. Right, come on, we want to get the D's. I'm lasting a long time here, despite I haven't got a cheat on, aren't I, really? Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, Mad Commodore. It just goes to show you, without Mercedes in the race for once, it was quite exciting. Yeah, because the midfield is so close together, aren't they, with a few tenths of a second, that, you know, it's exciting racing without them there. Right, D. Right, I just need E and F. Not E and F, that's unbelievable. Was it ELF that sung that? You're unbelievable. Ow, that was unbelievable, I tell you. Right. So I think in this game, if they'd gone for coloured graphics, I think there would have been quite a bit of colour clash on this, wouldn't there? Looking at that. Oh man, EMF was that? Thanks, Bonehead. One letter wrong. Unbelievable. Right. We won't put a cheat on. We'll have another few goes of that. So actually, let's just put a cheat on and see how far I can actually get. So it might seem that the game's paused for a little bit while I'm mucking about in the background. Okay, have I written down the cheats? Right. But if you're doing this game, don't you cheat. I'm just doing it so we can have a bit of distance here and a bit of nincompoop chat as we tend to do every now and again. Right, there's one of them. Looks like you need to put 2 in. Sometimes they don't always work, though, it has to be said. They don't always work. Right, I've put them in. Let's switch them on. Is that right? Okay, we'll soon see. But if it doesn't work, that's not the end of the world, is it? It's not the end of the world. We just have a few goes. Quite nice music here in the, sort of like the menus. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. SQ Ron, I play the Amiga game F1. Oh, that's a good game, that. Yeah, it is similar to Vroom. I think it got released twice. Once under the Vroom name, once the F1 name. On the Sega Mega Drive, it came out just as the F1 and F1 Championship Edition. But they're the same game. But yeah, brilliant. Good shout, though, too. It moves real fast. There was a data disc, wasn't there, on the Commodore Amiga version? It gives you some extra tracks. I think so. If you like that, and you got some way of, if you got a Mega Drive or able to emulate it, there was a game called Kawasaki Challenge, which used the same engine, exactly the same, except you're on a motorbike instead. So try and track that one down, I would say, if you like Vroom and F1. Right, away we go. I have reviewed it. If you want to check that one out on the Mega Drive, don't think it come out on the Amiga. I'm not sure. Right, okay. It's good to have a bit of variety. That is for sure. Nick dancing with the elves is good also. Well, you know, if they're available. I'll meet up in the woods with them, possibly. There was a couple of odd things. I don't know if you saw my Friday chat. There was a couple of odd things that happened during that. I met some dancing girls on there, and I met a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which always makes it an interesting walk, doesn't it? Really. Right. Okay. Let's shoot around here. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Yeah, thank you, Nigel, as well for that early super chat. That helps the channel keep going. The money does get redistributed back into the channel for me to improve it. Maintain this internet, which, as you can see, is pretty crystal clear compared to what it was before. So hopefully we can keep doing that. Hurrah! Right, okay. Now I think I've got infinite what's-her-names. But I need to get the letters. Look out for the letter A. There's the letter A. The 18. Let's get in there. Thank you very much. Right. Boom. I look forward to a day where I've got no other Spectrum games to review, and that means I would have reviewed. It must be getting on for about 28,000 now. Imagine that, 28,000, and then I can do a top 10 of my favourites. That's something I haven't done on the channel before. I've done top 10s of Amiga games. I haven't done any top 10s of ZX Spectrum, so maybe that'd be a thinking one, that video. I'd have to write a script and stuff, but, you know, that'd be interesting. But I tend to have a lot of ideas and not much time. But hopefully you're enjoying the amount of content going up on the channel, because I do try and put up as much as I can without blowing up. If you're a member of the channel, you'll already know, because you've got access to a special video, you'll already know what videos are going up for the rest of the week. Thank you very much. Right, okay, boom. Yeah. Thanks, Texie. I still haven't looked at the A-Team on the Spectrum or the Commodore Amiga. Those TV license games tend to be a bit dodgy, didn't they? Really? Yeah. The Dukes of Hazzard. That was a bit of an iffy one, but better than most. Airwolf in particular. Oh, I missed the C. The Fall Guy. That was, yeah. I can let bits of the Fall Guy go. With Lee Majors, wasn't it, in the Fall Guy? I can climb the highest mountain. That's the music, was it? Swim the deepest sea. They aren't the lyrics, but he's the unknown stuntman that does something. Yeah, I remember it vividly, like it was yesterday. Right. C. Right, we've got the C. So we just need D, E, and F. Oh. Right. Does the A-Team have a cabbage gun? Oh, I'm not sure. They was locked in. The A-Team tended to get locked in like a warehouse a lot, didn't they, with lots of equipment. If there was a load of cabbages in there, I'm sure they could have stormed out with a cabbage gun. They probably did, didn't they? That's probably your reference that you're relating to. My favourite A-Team episode is still the one with Boy George on, because it's just so contritely ridiculous. Boy George, you must get you on a TV programme. The only one available is the A-Team. Oh, that works. That fits my persona. Great stuff. I hope that's. I was meant to look it up. I hope that episode is on. Oh, Mr. D. I hope that episode is on YouTube. Boy George A-Team. I've got to look that up. That always used to make me laugh. It's just B.A. Baracus. At one point, they're in a. I think they're in a. I'm probably remembering this wrong. They're in a bar or something, and Mr. T looks up and goes, "Hey, it's Boy George." Dear. Right. Anyway. Do the jump. So this level goes on and on and on and on and on and on until you've got all the letters. So I don't want to keep missing them. So let's get D. Look out for D, and you get them by shooting stuff, I think, and then the letters suddenly sort of like turn up. Right. Come on. D. Is that going to be a D? No. There's a D, right, D. So we just need E and F. So this is pretty much where we were last time. And we've turned into a car now. I think we turned into a car last time. I want to see if we turn into a boat. Right. Oh, Chips, yeah, I've just caught up with that. Was there a game of Chips as well? I haven't reviewed it yet, if there is. Chips, that was good. I used to like the gold police helmets they wore, those two. They were pretty cool chaps, weren't they? F, right, one there. Oh, I've got it all now, haven't I? So that must be the end. That must be the end of the stage, I think, surely. What's going to happen now? When we've got all the letters, I seem to remember that being the end, but we seem to be going around again. Oh no, I've lost control of it now. So, yep, there we go. And now we've turned into. Yeah, I remember this back. I remember this from back in the day. This is when the game gets ridiculously difficult if you've got no cheese on it. Yeah, we're a flying car now, and it's very hard to see stuff. Oh, the cheat didn't work. It's very hard to see stuff. Not as hard as well, it's harder than that flying fox game. So I got quite far. I got quite far without the cheat on there, didn't I? That was quite good going. Yeah, I'd like to get to that flying bit again. Let's just have one last go on that, shall we? Just squeeze one last go in. And then after this, we'll be playing a shooter that you might have heard of called Saint Dragon. That's by Storm Software in 1990. You control this like mechanised dragon, really, through space. It's a bit like the nearest you can suppose is R-Type. It's a little bit easier than R-Type. I'm not quite sure how long my go would last. Now, it was suggested by someone that I'd play a game in this live stream called Street Battle. We looked at it previously on the live stream. It's one of those games. It's so bad, it's good. We won't be looking at it on this live stream. I have to say, but I still need to look at it on the Commodore 64. And also, he's a bit different from the screenshot I saw. The guy's got blonde hair in that one. All the other ones, he's got sort of like dark hair. Street Hawk. Was there sort of like two versions of Street Hawk, the game? Might remember it wrong again. It's another one I need to look at some sort of point. Yeah, you know Saint Dragon SQ Ron? Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? There's Dragon Spirit as well, which is like a top-down vertical scrolling dragon game. But it's a real dragon, if real dragons exist. Saint Dragon is like horizontal. It's like a mechanised cyborg sort of dragon. Don't get your dragons mixed up. That's what I would say. Right, okay. They say that the Red Dragon's the most popular name of a pub. There's no Red Dragon pubs near me. Is there a Red Dragon near you? Maybe they've made it up. We've got a few pubs. We've got the Crown. We've got one called the Prix. The Half Moon. That's one. I haven't got anything like something Arms. The Spread Eagle. That's one near me. I suppose that might be a popular name. The Spread Eagle pub. What other ones are the White Horse? See, I know a lot of pubs near me. I think our high street has got one of the most densely populated for pubs per person ever. I think we've got one each. Ooh. Yeah, so what do you prefer, Action Fighter or Spy Hunter? I mean, it's further away from the action. You've got a bigger display area, and I'd imagine it's a more complicated game to code than Spy Hunter. But I still like Spy Hunter. But I suppose that's pretty much because I played that one first. I remember I got them both at the same time on like a copy disc, copy tape. It was Wheelie and Spy Hunter at the same time, which were quite good. Whereabouts in the country are you, Nick? I'm near a place called Southend-on-Sea. I'm quite near to there. Actually, on the Friday chat thing, the last one, I went on a walk. I went past a big signpost because we went past the motorway there. So that'll tell you. But yeah, quite close to Southend-on-Sea, in the southeast of England. I don't know why I said England at the end. They're in the southeast of Russia or China. Oh, my support van's gone the wrong way. Come on, support van. Sounds a bit like a hairdryer. There we go. Woo. Spy Hunter's boat and road race batteries. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, as I say, this game slightly ruins it for me when you get to the flying car bit. They should have kept it, although it is monochrome, they should have kept it the same colour than going for blue and white, because I find it a bit hard to see stuff. But that might just be my eyes, essentially. Other people might be okay. Yeah. Southend has got some good arcades. You're right. I haven't been there for quite a while. When I was at college, I used to go there quite a lot and play the arcades. They had Moonwalker down there, which I remember well. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. That was good. And there was some Street Fighter 2 was there as well. So they were great. They got a lot of use. Although we mainly played on the pool tables really, and hang around near those shelf machines for the 10p's going backwards and forwards just in case any dropped out on their own, which sometimes they did. It was very, very rare though. Yeah. Ah, well done, 73 F-Fug. Excellent. Hi, Sluggy. Hooray. 790, I was up in Hockley. Oh, good. Excellent. I know Hockley Way. Hockley Woods, that's a good walk. I've been meaning to go for a walk around Hockley Woods. It's a little bit of a walk for me to get there, but it's a good one. It's a real nice, isolated spot, Hockley Woods. Yeah, good. Oh, well done. That's great. Yeah, it's got some good fish and chips, Southend as well. You're quite right there. Hi, Neil. Hello, sir. Hope you are well. Right. Oakley doke. Right. Here we go. We're action fighting, Neil, at the moment, driving along. It's a Spy Hunter clone of sorts, isn't it, really? Yeah. There's a few different walks you can go on Hockley Woods. I can't remember if they have horse treks around there. You have to try and avoid horse poo every now and again. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been there, but yeah, it's quite a few walks every now and again. Yeah. Hi Neil. Yeah, this one is called Action Fighter. It's like a Spy Hunter clone. It was by Firebird Software in 1989. The only other game we've played this evening, we had a bit of a warm-up on Pac-Man by Atari Software in 1984, but that's about pretty much it, really. So there are horses there. Okay, excellent. Right, why avoid, Brian? Well, you know, it's when I come in with my shoes, they might be a little bit smelly, mightn't they? Okay, so let's load up another game called Saint Dragon. I'll put the webcam on to test me, so I can remember to turn it back onto the main camera afterwards, because I've done that a couple of times, and that's what all top editors would do. So I'm also the producer and the speaker and everything as well, right? So Saint Dragon, here we go. Look, he's remembered. Right, come on, game, load. Remember that when the game loaded? It went do as it was loading up. Stop the tape. Oh, I didn't expect to see that. Right. The Wild Horses is a good name for a pub. What was that song by the Osmonds? That was a good name for a pub. Something Horses. Crazy Horses. I won't do the sound effect afterwards. Oh, it's all got a bit mysterious. Saint Dragon, Storm Software, 1990. Now, to my knowledge, this game was a bit tricky, so I might need to put a cheat on it. Poking the last game didn't work, so I might need to put a cheat onto this one. Crazy Horses, that was it. Crazy Horses, woo! Yeah, I said I wasn't going to sing it, and I would. Good. That was a bit different from their normal songs, wasn't it, Osmonds? For some reason, no, don't tell anyone else this, it's just between us two. But for some reason, or us 3 or 5, 10, for some reason I googled the Nolan system today and listened to I'm in the Mood for Dancing sang all out of key. I don't know how they got away with it, but they did. Anyway, All How the Nolans. It's a chicky song to sing. Side B, ain't got time for that. Stop the tape. Alright, okay, right. So, we're controlling this mechanised thing here. Oops. And it's not on joystick, I don't think. Right, okay. Control problem. Oh, there we go. Right, keyboard. So, what you need to do is deflect all the bullets with your tail, because they don't take any problems. There we go. So some nice sounds on this one. It is on the 128k. So use your tail as sort of like a shield type thing, yeah. But I do remember it being quite tricky. So I'm not quite sure how long we'll stay here. But, right, you can't bash into any of the scenery either. Let's get back here. Get my tail in the front. Whoop. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get this. Oh, that's all right. All right, we've got a power up. So that's good stuff. This game is called Saint Dragon. Saint Dragon. Oh, it's you have to be a bit tactical with your tail stuff. Oh man, I would say track this one down though, because if you can get used to it, you're going to get quite a lot of fun out of it. Oh, and I've died. I saw that coming a mile off. But there are a few save points. I mean, the cheat I've got for this is just I think it's just infinite lives. So you'd have to still do it, not immunity. I'm a sucker for immunity cheats. I like them better. Ow. And I can't get through. Right. Continue. Yes. Continue. Yeah. So one of those ones, it's good if you can get used to the thing. Right, that's an interesting shield I've got there. That's good, right? Oh, this continues seems to have kept my my superpowers. Yeah, come on, Nick, get through here if you can do. This thing's going to take a bit of a clobbering. Oh, that's good, right? Okay. So I've got a funny feeling there's going to be something here. Let's get my shield. That's it. I should be able to get in there. I've retreated back into my shield thing. Oh. There's not much room to work with, though, I'd have to tell you. There's not much of the screen to work with on this one. Whoa. Yeah, I suppose it is a bit like Dragon Breed Big, so yeah, that's a pretty good shout, really. 8-bit wonderment. But I think as a kid, although I would have found this impressive, I thought I'd show you it because it's quite a nice game graphically. I think it would have frustrated me that I never would have got too far in it. Right, there's a power up there. Having said that, I'll probably complete the game now, will I? No, you won't, Nick. You won't complete the game. Yeah, Synapse. I tried to look at Synapse in a previous live stream, 'cause that's a great game. It works in practice, but then it wouldn't actually work in. I've been meaning to have another look at that. Oh, look, Nico, you're dying every 2 seconds now, you wally. But as we know, this channel isn't about perfect gameplay. It's all about what your first or second go would have been like, although this is probably my 6th go. And would you have gone back and easing stress and talking a bit of nonsense, right? Synapse is brilliant. I agree with you, Bonehead. And I've just taken a missile through the eyeball. Good way to start your Monday, or end your Monday even. Right, come on, Nick. Here we go. Yeah, I always have a bit of a problem with these. I mean, R-Type was pretty tricky as well, wasn't it? I mean, if I can fluke my way through, might have a chance here. Oh, I was almost through then. I just ran out of room. Have you played Phantos, Nick? I haven't, Tom. It's been recommended quite a few times, I think, Phantos. So I need to look at that. I need to have a look at that. Brilliant. Thank you, Phil. Much appreciated, sir. Much appreciated. Stress can do one. You're quite right. Wise words, perfect words. Anyway, we've got Monday out of the way now, haven't we, Phil? And you know, we'll get through. We'll get through, and that's where retro gaming really comes into its own. Right, I'm trying to put in my initials here. Oh, there we go. It's Z, that, Y, Z. Ziz, I'll be known as on the space round there. Good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Thank you for those super chats here. I can't thank you enough for them. I don't underestimate them, and together they make a huge difference to me. So thank you. But let's take this dragon on for another death run. Well played, Ziz. Thank you. Kaboom. Right. Now, if you've ever got off level 1 on this, let me know, because I'm in awe of you. Hi, Rosie. Hope things are good today for you. I hope the stress is going away as we try and bat it out the way with this mechanical dragon thing. If you're going to beat stress, what better than the mechanical dragon of destiny? Yeah. Oh man, how do I get round this stuff? I'll use that as a shield. That's how I get rid of it. Come on, we can do it this time. Take that, you mean blue things. Yeah, as soon as you've got your dragon head at the front of the proceedings, I think you're in bother. These things don't seem to be firing at me. Oh, I think they are a little bit, aren't they? It's so easy to get cut off here. Ow! I got killed by saying they exited the screen already. Cool, lucky to get through there. That was a bit lucky. Right, it's all the success of this is all about positioning your tail to act as a shield. Oh, US Gold, yeah. They mucked up quite a lot of stuff, didn't they, US Gold? I don't know what it was. Perhaps there was no quality control at US Gold. Yeah, going up's a bad idea, Nick. I can't seem to get past this tree. Now, after this game, we'll be looking at a rather cool homebrew. I think we looked at the game when we were still in 360p, so it deserves another look. It's going to be Wudang. It's 2020. So if you're a part of the Wudang fan, you'll like that. It's by World 21 Software. They've done a few games. I think we've viewed a few games by them. let's just have one last continue, and then we'll probably load that one up as well. So hope you're having a good evening. Taking you a bit away from things. I used to be addicted to EastEnders. I'm in a bit of a quandary today. EastEnders is a soap in the UK, and then it stopped being on because of COVID and stuff. I stopped filming it, and I started broken free. And tonight is the first episode back on, and I'm just thinking, Nick, should I just not watch it? I've broken free now of that thing. Should I just not watch it? This might have worked quite well. I'm going to have to try and resist and go cold turkey, I think that's on about 8:05. Yeah, you can so easily get involved in people's lives that, well, don't exist. Right, okay, let's go through here. Get out of my pub, yeah. The Queen Vic. Will you be watching it? I bet they didn't even mention the COVID when it was going on in the last few episodes. They was not wearing masks or anything. That'd be good. What's seeing everyone wearing masks? No, Nick, you're not going to watch it. Right. No, that's quite right, Phil. That was quite right. I've broken free now. Why go back to it? Why go back to it? I think I should use this. It was all things happen for a reason, and I think I should take advantage of trying to do something else. How did that thing kill me? Also, he almost knocked over my water again. I think if you knock over your water in the Queen Vic, you get chucked out. Right, okay. I want to get to that point where I see a screenshot of EastEnders and I don't know anyone's name. Or I'm watching some other show, some celebrity show in error. I say, who's that? Oh, that's such and such out of EastEnders. I go, oh, right, I didn't know who that was. Right, I seem to have lost my special skills now, or little skills I had. Yeah. The old Gamer Steve, amazed people still watch that. Yeah. I think it becomes a habit, I think it becomes a habit. That's what it has for me. Like, I'm between doing stuff on the channel, and I thought I'll just have a break, and that'll be on the telly. So I'd watch that, and then you just stick with it. But yeah, it's not the greatest of TV things, is it really? Right? Yeah, Brian. Is that when the last time you watched it? That dog, Little Willie. I just need to get away from the thing. So let's put on the Wudangs, not the Wudang clan. Now, this was made as a part of a competition, and it says it was programmed in BASIC. Now, I have big difficulty with this game believing that it's programmed in BASIC, but they've said that, and it was in the competition for BASIC, so I guess I'm going to have to believe them. Good music. Put on your Wudang costume if you want to. Let's get out of here. That music sort of like reminds me a little bit, but not quite, of what's that game? The Wild Bunch by Firebird Software. As there. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good stuff. Thank you. Good. And where are the dog? Yeah, good. So English, or I think we'll have to put it in English here because I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, thanks, Julie. Right, English. I'll put it on easy mode. But essentially in this game, you wander around and you must collect keys and stuff. But pretty much like that film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden What's-Her-Name, you can fly through the air like that. Unless you hit your head or something. Good. There we go. Is it as good as Bruce Lee on the Commodore 64? I think did I play? I think I did review that. I think it's interesting to see. It's in 2020. I think maybe. Yeah, it's a bit hard when you're wrestling against nostalgia. From a programming point of view, I'd say it is, because it's been done in BASIC. Oh man, I need to get up there. Nicker, you're making. Oh, if I get on here. So yeah, so if in difficulty in a game, climb up on top of a magenta tree. It worked in this game, so it must work in all of them. Oh look, why can't I get up there? Right, I've done it this time. Thank goodness for that. I was just going around like a Wally. Yeah, he sort of like flies, SQ Ron. He sort of like flies around the place. So here we go. So it's Wudang, and now we've got to fight this guy for a key. You can see my strength there in the left. It says 9, the bottom left. His strength is on that red thing where it says 2. So I've got more strength than him. Another poke in the belly and he's dead. And he's dead, and he leaves that key behind. You can see now in that little red box in the bottom left, next to that Paisley star with my strength in it, 9, I've got the green key. So we can use that, in theory, to open a green door, like Attic Attack. Hooray! Right. Play your cards fight. Right, okay. Now that is a game I almost queued up for the live stream, Play Your Cards Right. But I didn't think it would make good for a stream. We could put it in tomorrow as a joke for him to start off with, Play Your Cards Right. That's higher or lower than the preceding card. Okay, there's right, green door, we got a green key, open sesame, and it opens. Yippity doobity doobity doo. Right, there's a Buddha there. Hi Buddha. Jump over there. But great graphics in this game. I remind you again, they say this has been made using basic programming. So that means in theory you could break into it and see all the code that they've done. I think that's jolly impressive, isn't it? That's jolly impressive. There's a yellow door. Oh, I didn't think we could go out there. Let's go back in again. Right, okay. Now watch this effect you can do when you climb up the walls, right? That was good, wasn't it? I'm going to show you it again. Dooby-dooby-doob. I think this person's good at fighting, a bit better than me. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Right. You can defend like that, but and that, I think that E just gets my strength up to maximum again, which is quite good. Right. Yeah, Julie, it's quite engrossing, isn't it? I think it's because you can sort of like, really, you don't have to do it in any particular order. You can go exploring. And did you see? Did you find any of the mini games, Julie? Like the like the breakout clone as well. That's pretty cool. Right, off we go up here. I'm not sure this is the right way to do it, but there's a mad wizard there at some point. The yellow doors you can seem to walk through. Like there's the mad wizard there. And at the moment, I think he just does fireballs at you, so it's probably not best to... Yeah, see? Can't get anywhere near him. Oh, look at that. That's the thing with this game as well, is as soon as you're in a fight with someone, you can't back off. You have to fight to the death. So I shouldn't have done that. So I'm probably going to die now. Block. Is this going to work, this strategy? No, it's not, is it? Oh, it has worked. Right. I don't know how I beat him, but that's not the way you should do it. You beat the breakout clone. Well done, Julie. That's not the way you should do it. Crouching Tiger. I knew it was called that. Thanks, Stuart. Actually, that thing up there, is that another health file? Whoa. Hopefully that's going to restore my strength, that blue thing. It doesn't. It's just a pretty little graphic that does nothing at all. I don't think that red one would be worth going through there. That unlocks absolutely nothing. Now there's more than one red door. I don't want to waste my key, but you might have an infinite amount of keys in this. Right. See, now this is when the game gets a bit interesting. You could really, what I should be doing is going back down that hole, but you know, you can just go flying around the place. That's supposed to be the Superman music, but turned it into Star Wars. Right, here's a fellow down here. I've only got power 1, so if I go down there, he's got power 7, which is probably not good. And if I drop down there, we're committed to a fight straight away. So let's try and see if we can zip out of here. Right, okay, and away we go. 1, 2, 3, boof. Oh, I can't see it. There we go. Oh, look, we're on the roof. Up on the roof. There's a yellow door there. There's a guy ready to guard that library case with his life. There must be some important books in there, like how to play the oboe, and other important things as well. We drop down here. Oops, now we're in a fight. Oh, dear. I think we're going to die. He's good at ducking, this person. Game over. Oh well. What we'll do, we'll have another go, and we'll go back into we'll go into the gardens this time. And that was on easy mode. So a little bit like it's a bit like, the music is a bit more advanced, isn't it? Like Ye Are Kung Fu. But a very technical game, this one. Really, really great graphics on it, and it plays absolutely fantastic. I agree, Mad Commodore. It's really good, this. I would advise putting it on easy first of all. Right, away we go. So we know what to do, don't we? First of all, we need to we need to beat that guy, get the key, so we can actually get the key. Get the key to go in. Right, okay. So he's got one left, and there he is, dead. So he's quite easy to defeat compared to a lot of the other ones. But the homebrew scene at the moment on the ZX Spectrum, I mentioned it before, is absolutely amazing. Although it hasn't been a very good year for the human race, 2020, in terms of the ZX Spectrum, maybe more people have been indoors coding. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, a lot of the games have been made using AGD, which is an arcade graphics designer by Jonathan Caldwell. Well, you got a sizable amount of other games as well. Hi, Bigfooto. Hello there. Thank you. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. Hope you're having a good evening as we play Wudang. Sagat, your favourite boss character in Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I like M. Bison, I think, for me. What was that Harlequin one that went up the fence each time? I think M. Bison. If you was going to go to a fancy dress party and you had to go as someone out of Street Fighter 2, who would you choose? Chun-Li for me. Who would you choose and why? It's more like I'm interviewing you now, isn't it? Right, thank you. Thanks, Phil, for liking the stream. Yeah, if anyone likewise is enjoying it, then please consider giving it the thumbs up. So thank you. Right. Or interacting it with, at least. It tells the YouTube algorithm that stuff's going on. Stuff's going down. I think it tells it as well, I'm not just live streaming to myself. And it says, oh, this is an important stream. Let's push it up. People are reacting to it. Right, let's go out into the forest this time. Okay. Up we go there. Right, there's a red door. I don't think we've got the red key this time, though, have we? Oh, here we go. So this is the breakout clone, which we might finish here. Now, I've got two bats here, one going horizontally, one going left and right. I think every time I hit one of those red things in the middle, I lose a life. So I'm losing a life quite badly here. Oh, stop hitting those. You don't want to hit those. So I love it when you see a game within a game. I think there was one in Everyone's a Wally as well, I think. Look, stop blocking it, Nick. Let that go over there. Take out those. Actually, I don't need to hit the button bar. I can let it go on and do its own thing, can't I? Yeah. I don't know how you exit out of here. You probably have to lose all your lives, I think, before it lets, or complete it before it lets you exit out. Oh, boing. So it's quite a good breakout clone. I mean, this on its own would have been a quite good game when you look at other things like Crackout and Arkanoid and Revenge of Doe. You'd go for Cammy, would you, Rossi? Yeah, I suppose so. We'd look great. We'd look great at that fancy dress party there as those two. Vega for Gumdio. Okay, yeah. You have 46 viewers right now. Well said. It goes up and down a lot really during the stream. So if anyone stays for any length of time, or the few people that stay for the whole stream, then thank you there. Much appreciated. As I say, it's all about having a bit of fun. Never takes itself overly seriously. We just have a bit of a laugh and talk about all sorts of stuff, including fancy dress parties you'd go to and what Street Fighter 2 character you'd dress up as. Hooray! Right. Blanca would be a difficult one to do, wouldn't it? You'd have to try and have an electrifying suit there. Or Dal Sim, how you do the body stretches. I suppose you'd get loads of toilet rolls. A great costume. Load of toilet rolls together to make it look like your arms are going big. Or not, as the case may be. Now, in these games, I'm always good until it gets to the ones in the corner, and then we sort of like start having a bit of bother. Oh man, come on, keep it going. Yeah, if you've seen the first Street Fighter game on the Commodore Amiga, it's absolutely terrible. I have reviewed that one. It was awful. Oh man, I don't know what they was thinking. But Street Fighter 2. Now, Street Fighter 2 is an odd one on the Commodore Amiga because as a kid I loved that, But I have to bear in mind, I didn't know of any other version at that time when I played it. And it was one button joystick, which isn't ideal for Street Fighter 2, but I didn't notice because I'd no comparison. It's only when I saw like on the SNES and the arcades, I thought, yeah, this ain't great. And it had, the Amiga had 4 discs it come on. 4 discs. I'm not doing very well smashing this stuff, is it? Whoa. Come on. Oh, let's see. It's got the same. It's got the same each time, isn't it? I've got these 4 in the corner. Well, that's good. I should get extra points for that. That's a bit like the Karate Kid, where he tries to snap a fly in the chopsticks. Not his trouser fly. That would be ridiculous. An actual flying fly with the chopsticks. Because if you can do that, you can accomplish anything. And Danny Debuto Uto, whatever his name is, did it first time. But Mr. Miyagi said it was beginner's luck, and he should know. He should know. Mr. Miyagi. Yeah. I'd like to think if I painted a fence for a few weeks and waxed someone's car for a couple of days, it would take me up to black belt in blocking in karate. But I got a funny feeling that I'd still get my head kicked in, and then I say, "Mr. Miyagi," like that, and I'd probably sue him and give him a bad rating on some sort of rating thing online. Yeah, I like to see all the other kids so that didn't actually work out. Mr. Miyagi probably tried it with 20 kids and they all got smashed in. And then this one guy turned up with a natural ability and it just worked and he got lucky, and that's what they made the film out of. I think Mr. Miyagi was a charlatan. Right. Right, let's go. We've got out of there. Let's go this way. Right. The Karate Kid 2. What happens in the Karate Kid 2? Is it Mr. Miyagi again against the same dojo? Or is it a girl they train up this time? I've got a vague memory of it. Got a vague memory of it, but it is very, very, very vague. A bit like my maths lessons about trigonometry. I couldn't. If I look at a calculator with sin, cos, and tan on, that's like the Karate Kid 2 for me. I just can't remember. It's on Netflix now, is it really? Well, there we go. Right, can I fly over this fella? Come on, I don't want to fight. Oh dear, I've ended up in a fight with this person. I didn't want to fight with him because he's probably a bit good. Oh no. Oh my, what's the point of blocking if it don't block? Right, just going to go in. Just keep hitting the fire button like you're on Danny Thompson's Decathlon and hopefully get lucky. Oh, four apiece. 3. Keep hitting it. Walk into my blade, please. Walk into my blade. Yeah, that's good. 2. 1. Come on, walk onto the blade. He's good. Right, we've got a yellow. Hardly deserved, but I got there. Right. LaRusso, that was it. He falls in love with the girl. Okay. That is sad about Mr. Miyagi. I didn't know about that. But classic film. They remade the Karate Kid, didn't they, with Jaden Smith? I think so. Was that any good? I haven't seen that either. Don't know if we can get over that bit. What was the point of killing that fella if it doesn't get anything? Just to get the yellow key. But as far as I'm aware, the yellow key seems to open all the doors anyway. Yeah, Will Smith's son. Pat Morita was his name. Okay, thanks, Texie. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Oh, look, I'm in another fight again. But I've been waxing cars all day, so I should be able to take this fella. Oh, he's taken me there once. I only got to get him one more time. Right, and that's E, which gives me maximum strength again. So that's good. So we've done the breakout clone, well, as much as we can do. Yeah. Okie doke. The remake is just okay. Jaden Smith. Had Jackie Chan in it as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, his son can't act. You think Mad Corner. Okay. What was that film that they was in together? It was like The End of the World, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I don't think... this might be a bit unfair. I don't think he would have made it in acting if his dad wasn't who his dad was. I don't think so. Right. Don't forget to wax off. That's very good advice. So we've got the yellow key, so that should unlock this door then, shouldn't it? Right. Oh, that's back. No, that's back where we. That's back where we came. Unless there's anything else that we've missed back there in the gardens, is there? Oh look, I don't want to keep going through that door. Let's get over there. I don't want to fight that guy over there because there's no real need to do that. I don't think we're going to be able to get up there, are we? No, so let's go back we came. Maybe there'll be a yellow door. Right. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mention that Bigfoot, but for basic, it is very well coded. Yeah, definitely. Whoops. Don't need to really fight that fella there. Got a green key, so we can go through green doors. Oh, there's the yellow one. Or did we go through there before? See, my memory is not great. Oh, see, we did, and there's that wizard fella that gave us what for. So we don't want to do that. Well, we didn't really see too much in that direction, did we? Right, I think we're going to have to take to the skies now, folks. Go seeing what we can see. Unless we can get anywhere with that. Can we get where that bell is? Can we get to that bell? Maybe that does something. No, we can't. We can't even ring the bell. Ring my bell. Do, 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 do. Right, okay. Right, go, go, go. Oh, I'd like to say thank you as well in terms of the members. I meant to say it at the start. As a few of you have got members, what was it, $1.99, and a couple of you upgraded to another tier, which qualifies you for the shout out on the Friday vid. So thank you there. If you want me to shout anything you're doing, then I'm more than welcome. I think one of you has taken that up so far, but yeah, I've no problem at all. Change the link if you want to shout out something different every week. That's absolutely fine, no problem at all. But just wanted to say thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Up we go there. Now, I'm looking for a yellow door, really, aren't I? This is pretty much where I went last time, isn't it? Right, there's a yellow door down there. But why? There must be more to this yellow key, because all the yellow doors we've come up to so far, we've pretty much been able to go straight in. Let's just keep going this way. Maybe something great would happen. Boing. Boing. There's another wizard there guarding another bookcase. Ah, right. Now looks like this is the end of the building. Oops. Oh dear. Remember to. Oh dear. Oh, there's the yellow. Oh, we just look at that. Yay! We just got evaded a fight there, and now we're in the back of the building. And that guy hasn't noticed anything. He must be the worst guard ever. Worst guard ever. Yeah, right. In. So we did need that yellow key. Oh, it's all gone blue. I've never been here before, ever. I've played the game about 4 or 5 times, but I've never been in here. Never been in here. Right. Now, I don't want to be in a fight if I can help it. Yeah, see. Oh, that's good. I managed to walk up there. No, 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 no. Oh, that's good. Right, okay. Oops. He's going to be a top fighter, I'm sure. Yeah, he's got me twice now. Oh, well, normally I just leg it or hide in a bin round a corner. Oh, dear. That serves you right, Nick. That serves you right for going somewhere that you shouldn't have done. Right, word. Oh, look, I've only got one left. Oh, and there's the border goes red. I mean, Border 2, I would have given them that program. That's one of my favourite programs to type in. Border 2, and it's game over for you. That's how the rhyme sort of like goes, isn't it? Wudang, 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 Wudang. Yeah, so it's a good old game. That I would track that one down if you haven't played it before. I'm just trying to think where I downloaded it from. I mean, a lot of the ones I tend to go to a website called Spectrum Computing. That has quite a lot, and you can download either a TAT file or a TZX file, which I think you can put on tape, or if you've got an emulator, you can chuck it in there. A lot of these, well, most of them are free. Sometimes there's a game which takes you to another site and asks for some money. There's a game called Alien Neoplasma I was meant to do, but you have to give you all lots of details there. So, yeah, there we go. Wudang, Wudang, Wudang. What's the time? Oh, we're doing okay. The first hour's shot past super quick, hasn't it? As it tends to do. I keep meaning on a Sunday to do a longer live stream. I meant to do it last Sunday. I meant to do it Sunday before. I keep running out of time on the other stuff I need to do. So the theory's there. I might be able to get it done on Sunday if you're about. I might not, but that's what I keep aiming towards, because I just want to gauge how busy it is on Sunday. Obviously, there's more people live streaming, I suppose, because there's more people. So I just don't know what the traffic would be. But that's what I'm aiming towards. I think that's where the future needs to be. Let's play a classic now. Let's play a classic called Scuba Dive. Scuba Dive. Oh, thanks, Neil. Thank you. That'll pay for some flippers as we go scuba diving. Brilliant. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. So yeah, there's a few of you gone in the super chats. As I say, they all add up and keep me going. So thank you very much. There. Thank you, Neil. Indeed, nice one. I echo what Julie says. Nice one, Neil. Right, Scuba Dive, Scuba Dive, Scuba Dive. I must remember to change the keys here because it does default to some quite unuseful keys. Now, you can play this game in two ways. You're supposed to be diving off the back of a boat, collecting pearls, and the deeper you go down, the more riches the pearls are worth, and then get back to the boat. But also you use more oxygen the further you go down, and there's more like beasties. But a real classic by Durell Software, this one. K for keyboard. Right, there we go. So I've got the key. So clockwise, that's the way the clock goes. Anti-clockwise, I do O and P, accelerate A, get it down. But a real nice game, this. I'm going to put it on skill level 1 because I at least want to play it a little bit. But the idea is you go, you dive down, get gold and stuff and pearls and go back to the boat. But most kids, like me now, was probably just swam around exploring stuff. But it's nice and gentle. The sea's black, so it's been quite polluted, so it's quite realistic to today. So they're quite forward-thinking. 1983, Durell Software, and the best bit of this really was the massive octopus. But yeah, Rusky, it was 48k only this game, unfortunately. Now I should get the pearls, but I won't do. I just want to see the fish. You see my oxygen gradually going down. When it gets down quite low, that means we need to go back up. I think it's probably better that we went the other way. I think the seabed, look, there's something there. I think the seabed is a bit random. If we bump into any of the fish, we will explode as normal divers would do. Right, there's a squid. And you notice as well the scrolling, it's like flip screen, but it doesn't wait till you get onto the other side. So it just updates ever so slightly every few inches you swim across. I think we're all right going through there, are we? Oh, I scared them off. Whoa, bit of colour clash. Oh, we dive. Even if you go through a small school of fish, you die. And then it's down to the next guy. Now, I do have a cheat I can put in so that none of the fish kill you, but I won't bother. I think when I reviewed this on the Commodore 64, there was, or it might have been the Spectrum, I had a cheat where you can actually swim through caves and rocks and stuff. But yeah, good animation, Rossi. Legs wiggling. Nice calming game. Great little game. It is, Neil. It is a nice little game, isn't it, really? But another one of those ones where you weren't overly desperate to complete it. Whoa, there we go. Right, you just wanted to, yeah. Right, hang on a minute. You need time in here. Oh, tricky, 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 tricky. Go. He's through. But, you know, we have to go back up there. We have to go back up there. So that's the best bit of the game, really. Most kids' memory of the game would be that massive octopus. And there are a few of them. It's a bit of a knack to try and get past it. Yeah. Same era as Ant Attack. Yeah, I mean, Ant Attack was a great game, Nigel. I always struggled with the controls on it, though. It was like 3D, wasn't it? You could choose to be either a man or... Well, if you was the man, you had to rescue your girlfriend. If you was a girl, you had to rescue your boyfriend. But quite often I get surrounded by ants and it go bitten, 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 bitten. Firm Britain. No. Whoa, look at this mob coming across here. Now, I need to look. See, the clams are bigger down here, so you get more expensive riches. But while you're diving in there, it might be a case that you get eaten, right? Let's try and get one. Whoop. Right, I've got stuck on the ocean bed, so I think I've got some money now, haven't I? No, it says held 0, so I've got nothing. And then, oh god, and then an electric eel swam up my trunks. That's not very good, is it? Echo the Dolphin on the Mega Drive. Yeah, it's another calming game. Richard Ayoade and Noel Fielding would be good narrating this also. They would be. Richard Ayoade. I like him. Right. Whoa, he's very clever, isn't he? But a bit uncomfortable in his own skin. he was doing a show called Travel Man, which I usually watch quite a lot on Channel 4. If you've got 4 on demand or 4OD, access to that, they're all there as well. He did Gadget Man as well. But his most recent project, wasn't it, was the Crystal Maze. But I don't think he's going to do Travel Man anymore. I think another comedian's taken over called Joe Lydon, which I think he'll be okay. But I just like watching Richard Adewardi. He's always going to be Maurice Moss, isn't he, out of the IT crowd. Always that character. There's a big yellow shark there, obviously eating too much custard. Yeah, good stuff. But it's those shows, Gadget Man and Travel Man, are they going to be as good without Richard Adewardi? Because he just understates the show so well, isn't he? He's got so good in deadpan, so good at deadpan in that, like, nothing obviously matters. It seems unscripted. He doesn't seem that bothered about anything, but obviously he is. It's just a good style. Oh god, there's another octopus. Right, let's go past that one. See if there's another octopus. We've seen him before. It's always a yellow. It's yellow. Always a yellow octopus. That is true, Fred. The deeper you go, the deeper the treasures that you get in here. I got caught on a clam on the last go, so I got past him once. But there's a few of these. Oh, too close, Nicky. Oh god. Now, I don't know how I got away with that. I should have died by rights. But anyway, we got past the thing. Let's just see how deep we can go then. Until we run out of oxygen. But there's a lot of fish down here in this cave. A lot of fish. They need traffic lights or something. Last time we went on one of those big clams and it all went a bit wrong. They seem quite heavy, these clams. Yeah, it's always good finding a bit of treasure, getting it back to the boat. I think there'll be another octopus around in a minute, isn't it? We can go even deeper still. But, you know, I'd love to see the programming of this one as well. I don't think it was programming in BASIC, this one. But there was never a Scuba Dive 2, was there? Oh, look at that. I think we hit a dead end. No, we've gone the wrong way. Go right. I shouldn't have gone left. Why did I go left? So oxygen isn't looking overly clever here. But you can see on the depth gauge, we've only just started exploring this ocean. You can go a lot deeper than this. This is when, if you want to see all the game, you can you get a cheat on for infinite oxygen. High user details, good stuff. Yeah, the shark sprite is awesome. I agree as well, Fred. They're all pretty good, isn't it? But the shark is particularly good. I mean, I think the coders knew, Jarrell Software knew, a kid's imagination would do quite a lot. And when that shark turns round, that's absolutely awesome as well. Kids' animation would do a lot. So if you put at least the graphics there and the movement, let a child's wonder take over, and all of a sudden, you've got a very memorable and class game. Yeah, it was Jaws. I think I've reviewed that. Have you seen, talking about bad games, have you seen Jaws Attacks? Or, no, Jaws Revenge it was. Jaws Revenge. He must go around eating everything. You play the part of Jaws, and must eat boats and swimmers and everything. Yeah. He eats more stuff than fast food from Atari 2600 game. Oh, right, okay. Best deep sea diving game. It is Gumdio. Now, how's the oxygen looking? Well, we've about half a tank left, but I wanted to go a bit deeper. That shark's colour clashing with something. Colour clash with a big squid. Whoa. So there's a lot moving on the screen at the same time, isn't there? That's very, very impressive. Oh, is it going to be the end of the cavern again? What? Is there something I'm missing? I'm sure we could go deeper. There must be like, that was the wrong octopus then. There must be another octopus that we can find. There is a Booty. There's a remake of Booty. There's a remake of, it was mentioned earlier, but the Commodore 64 version. There's a remake of Bruce Lee as well, called Bruce Lee RX. I need to review that maybe in the next month or so. But that would be good to see, yeah. I think Jaws 3D is with Michael Caine, isn't it? Yeah. My name is Michael Caine. Yeah. Oh no, it's a shark. Good old Michael Caine. Now, Master Bruce. Right, let's go down here. It was a bit of an odd signing, wasn't he, as the butler in Batman? I didn't see that one coming. I was used to that guy in the first reboot of Batman. Whoa. Right. So what was that? So it's Jaws 1, Jaws 2, then did it go Jaws 3D, then Jaws the Revenge, and then, well, it wasn't really Jaws, was it? That deep blue, was that? It wasn't the Jaws franchise, but it's the same sort of thing, wasn't it? And then that Megalodon in Jurassic Park Jurassic World. That was it. Yeah, that's a huge thing. That's also that film Megalodon. I haven't watched that. Megadon or Megalodon. I haven't seen that. Have you watched that? Is it any good? Oh my word! Want to get out of here? That's not what you want when you're diving. Oh God! Oh look at that! And he turned round as well. The Meg. That was it. My Commodore Amiga used to be 1 meg. So it must be something to do with that. Yeah. Is it a good film? Yeah. They should do a Sharknado with a Megalodon in it. Megnado. There's a tornado coming, but then there's a Megalodon inside. A Megadon. Excellent. I'd watch. I certainly would. Right, this water's not getting any clearer. It's definitely in a big oil spillage, but the fish don't seem to be too bothered. Well, up we go. Right. Now, after this game, we play, say, not quite so gentle. There's a bit of watching in this game as well, because you have to do qualifying, and then the other cars qualify. It's a bit unnecessary. Anyway, it's 3D Stock Cars 2. There we go. So we'll give that a bit of love. Yeah. Jason Statham doing his wonky accent. Okay. Whoa. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Right. Let's go through here. Have you seen the James Bond trailer? I've watched it a couple of times. I didn't know quite what to make of it. What was going on? It seemed to have the elements of Bond there, but it's like they put it through a Bond computer. So yep, that's got all the elements of a Bond film. It's put it together. So it seemed to me like the computer cut that together. I mean, it's hard to tell from a trailer, but it didn't seem like Skyfall or anything, any of the super ones, or Thunderpants. That was a good one, wasn't it? Thunderpants. I think it was called Thunderpants. Thunderpants, sung by Tom Jones. Don't quote that to anyone else. It might not be called Thunderpants. Now, how comes my oxygen doesn't go up when I'm swimming up like this? I should have loads of oxygen. Where's the boat? Oh, I bumped into a jellyfish. There's the boat there. Right, so 1 life left. The captain of the boat's wondering why nobody's about. Where is everyone? He's saying. They've all been killed by jellyfish. It's the worst outing for treasure you've ever seen. Maybe I can follow the boat. Where's that going? Whoa. Right. Oakley dokley do. It's still all green my end, bonehead. What does everyone else think? Am I live streaming to myself? Might be. Right. Okay. It's saying all green here. It's saying all green, for what it's worth. Right. It's up. Right, okay. Occasionally it will happen that someone's internet drops out, and I don't know if it's me or them, but now my internet is updated now. I used to be on 0.6, and now I've got upload speed at 18.4. So now with that, unless I have a power cut, it's very, very unusual if the problem's going to be my side. But having said that, you never know what's happening on YouTube. Stuff happens there. But so thank you for letting me know, because it does make me pause and ask, is everyone having a problem? So thank you for that. There. Sorry that your particular one went down for those few moments. Right. Whoa. Keep swimming there. 0.1 of an internet. Well, that's quite low. Sounds like my javelin record. No, my shot put record at school. 0.1. Working. Okay, bonehead. Yeah, just internet does some odd stuff sometimes. Right, Oakley dokley do. Yeah, normally I've got a square that's green. Normally if it's suffering a bit, well, it hasn't done it since the internet upgraded. Normally if it's struggling a bit, it goes orange, and if it's out completely, it goes red. So that's the only guide I sort of like got. But yeah, good. Open Water 2 and 3. Oh yeah, Open Water 2 and 3. Those films look quite good as well. I've so got to see that original Jaws again. Someone told me, I'm not sure if that's true or not. Someone told me in Jaws that the shark they used wasn't a real one. It was a fiberglass or made out of rubber. I always thought it was a real shark that they trained from the zoo. He did seem a little bit naughty. He's a very naughty boy, that shark. Also, as well, I thought a prequel would be good of that film of Jaws, where it was filmed before the shark turned up, so it's a prequel. It lasted for 10 hours, and everyone was on the beach having a great time. That'd be a great prequel, wouldn't it? Not Jaws. But a mistake. The book's by Peter Benchley in the 70s. But sometimes I get people that pull me up and I say that shark Jaws. They say no, the shark wasn't called Jaws. The book was called Jaws. The shark had a different name. Well, they don't say what the shark's name was. The shark was called Jaws, wasn't it? That's why the book's called Jaws. Unless the shark was called Barry or Ken or something. Anyway, but I occasionally get pulled up. You know, if I said Jaws is after us, you'd know it, wouldn't you? Say, oh, what does that mean? Does it mean the author, or does he mean a big shark? I don't know. Right, let's see if we can get through this thing again. Go. So I got through that thing 3 times, but I can't remember we went through the. There's a couple of octopuses. I don't know if we've gone through the enclosed cavern or the proper cavern. The shark's name was Bruce. Well, that makes sense. All right, Bruce. Yeah, could happen. Could happen. Apologies for that accent, everyone. I know you can't do accents unless it's your own one nowadays because you get offended. But no harm was intended. You can't do any accents unless it's your own one. Online, of course, you can take the mickey out yourself and people of your own race. But after that, it gets a bit delicate. Right, it's another octopi. Right, another octopi. So we're going a bit deeper now. If we can get past this thing. Oh, and I died. I didn't halt my tracks quick enough, did I? So that was quite a good game. Run is Barry the Shark, says Tom. Ken the Shark is good as well. Well, you know what can you do? A channel called Minty. Right. So what shall we do with the drunken sailor? That wasn't how that sentence was going to end, but that's how it sort of did. So that is I can't remember. It was Scuba Dive. Yeah, I remembered it like it was yesterday, although it was just 20 seconds. We're going to be playing 3D Stock Cars 2, which wasn't a stellar game, but we don't know how long we'll stay here. But it's a driving game. It had its fans back in the day. I think a lot of people like the first one. Tell me what you think about it, and then we'll zip along. Now I said I've got 3D Stock Cars. Where is it? We might be saved. Oh, there it is. Stock Car Championship. I think that's what it was. Hang on a minute. Who's been mucking with my files? This might be the first one. It might be the second one. Anyway, be something rather than the blank screen. I think this is the first one. Oh dear, I meant to play the second one, but this is the first one. Never mind. No, let's try and find the second one because the first one is a bit. In my mind, a bit pants. If not, we'll go on to Specky Pong for a bit while I try and sort my life out. Maybe I just put it under Stock Car Racers. Maybe I put it under Stock Car Racer too. Maybe that's what I've done. Something always goes wrong, doing it to a small degree, Nicky. It does, doesn't it? Stock Cars 2, that was it. I listed it under the wrong name. There we go. Excellent, eh? That's how this thing runs. There we go, right. Good. Here we go. Right, so what were the keys on this? So right, keys is car 1, Q and A, and Q and A and I. We don't want that, right? I'll get there in a moment. Right, computer 4. We don't want the computer doing the thing. Keys E, R, I, and K. That's what I wanted. And I think we're there. And to start the game, you can design a championship as well. S to start. Right. Nick, why are you playing this for? I don't know. Right, okay. Right, I'm that blue car. Now, we have to press space to start the thing. And by repeatedly pressing accelerate, it will go. Some say. It's going in reverse. There we go. So that's the worst start ever. That's what you call a Valtteri Bottas start. And that's the worst start as well, right? Nicky, you're driving... Oh, no. This is like Roman Grosjean at his best. Right, reverse out of here. I think I've been stitched up like a kipper. There we go. I'll be glad when Google cars are about. I really would be. I really would be. Worst live stream ever. Right, get out there, right? You can rescue this, Nick. You can rescue this. Can you? No, you can't. What? Oh, I did practice this early on. It didn't go this bad. Right, let's get out of here. This is unacceptable, even for me. Right, reset the thing. Stock Cars 2, that never happened. Let's have a go. Let's have a go at Specky Pong. There was some big retro gaming fun. Yes, right. Right, Pong. We're on an easier ground now. So this is quite a basic game. It's based on the Pong arcade game from the early 70s. You got a square ball. It's by Julian Urbano Munoz in 2017. If we've got any spare time at the end, I'll probably load out a classic like Set Willy II or something to make up for that time that 3D Stock Cars was there. But 3D Stock Cars 2, to be honest with you, it wasn't that particularly good game. You go round a lap by hitting the accelerator button. And then you have to wait for 3 other cars to accelerate. So in hindsight, it probably wasn't the best choice anyway. Well done, Nick. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Right. Specky Pong. That's what you like. So you can change the colours of the background, but you know how Pong works. So we'll just jump straight into this one, I think. Right. Right, so it gets quite competitive here. I mean, although I'm the one on the left. Although it's beginner, this thing is quite good. It's as soon as you lose, it serves it straight away. Now, I might be a bit finding it a bit hard to read the comments at the same time here. Ooh, have you got jetpack? Oh yeah, I've got jetpack. Would you like to see that? Ooh, at some point could do that. We'll have a quick go of Pong. First to 15. This is first to 15. Ooh. But it's good to show you a variety of stuff. There will be a Spectrum live stream tomorrow as well. So if you've got any games that we reviewed on the channel you might want me to see, then comment there and I'll try and remember them and chuck them in. It'd be good to look at 3D Star Strike again. That'd be nice to see. Maybe a bit of Golden Axe. Well, actually, Golden Axe is quite frustrating, isn't it, really? Come on, 5-3. I tend to get runs where I score a lot of points on here. But I'll tell you what, there's this is a homebrew. There is another homebrew I haven't reviewed yet called Reverse Pong, where you control the ball instead of the bat. So that might be interesting to see at some point. Oh, look, he's coming back into it now. Yeah, but if you've got some time to kill, this is a good time killer. It is a good time killer. As I say, it's not the most exciting game in the world, but in terms of puzzle games go, it's not bad. It represents Pong quite well. I did the only other Pong game I've sort of like reviewed was I'm getting smashed now, aren't I? Is Super Pong on the iOS, so iPads and iPhones and stuff. This is supposed to be on easy. This is right. Come on, let's concentrate and get this back. Why is he hitting this back every time? How many points has he won in a row now? That's it. I've got that one. Right, this is the start of the comeback. 2, 3. Come back. Well, I thought I was going to miss that one. Just follow the ball. 9-10. Follow the flight of the ball. We should be okay. Oh, he's going to win, I think, but you never know. You never know. Seems to be I get a run of points and then he gets a run of points. Those ones at the angle I find a bit hard to fire back. If you get it on the middle of the bat, it goes past a bit quickly. Trash Man, I say Death Star Interceptor. Yeah, I think we did look at that before, I think, Death Star Interceptor. Or was it Ad Astra? We looked at something similar. It might be Ad Astra that we looked at. I'll just finish this go to 15 and I'll have a look at what you're saying there, the games, and I'll make a note of them. And I'll have a test to see what ones we can maybe have a snuffy at tomorrow. 13-all, it's in the balance this. Oh, come on, Nick. Oh, no, he only needs one more point. It's all on this one. Yay! 15-14. That's how you do it. Look, I've got a pen and paper here. Got a pen and paper. It was going pear-shaped gumdo. Trash Man, right. I think we reviewed that quite a while ago. It's quite tricky, isn't it, Trash Man? I think it got remade. Death Star Interceptor. I'm not sure if we reviewed that, looked at that before on a live stream. It might have been Ad Astra, which it's got a big Star Wars influence on there. Attic Attack, you wouldn't mind seeing that? Well, I'd have to practice a bit, but that'd be a good one to see. Meteor Storm, Nigel, that's a good one, isn't it? Meteor Storm. I love the sounds on that one. Yeah, good. Have I missed any more that you're suggesting? Can't guarantee I'll come to those, but I will. I have jotted them down. Yeah, Thanatos. I haven't actually reviewed that yet, but another possible one to chuck in there. Good. Athena, yeah, I've had reviewed that. Slap Fight, yeah. What's Slap Fight? Is that any good? I haven't looked at that. Right, okay, thank you. Let's put those down. So we might or may not come to those tomorrow there. Quick snacks or fast food? Yeah, I haven't looked at any Dizzy games so far. Let's jot that down as well then. Fast food and quick snacks. I'm getting a bit hungry now. Getting a bit hungry. Right. That's all right, Mad Commodore. That's quite all right. I mean, as I say, it's not like the reviews. We will cover games more than once. A few of these games, like Scuba Dive, we've covered before. We will mix and match, or else we're going to run out quite quick and end up with a load of boring games. That's quite all right. Right, okay. So let's just have one last go of Pong, but let's just change the colours and then we'll get out of here and play something else. Right, okay. Options. What colours should we have? Now you could really do your eyes in on this. No, not yellow. I do like a bit of a couple of blues, blue on blues. Yeah. Yeah, thanks Neil. I think yeah, I don't want to get caught out like stock car thingy too. Yeah. Good. Right, level automatic, back to the main menu. Forget about Slap Fight, quite a good shooter though. Okay, right, okie dokie. Ugly duckly do. I did like looking at those Daily Thompson Decathlon and High Sports games, and well, they weren't quite as good. Ninja Master was quite good as well, wasn't it? Really. Right, one last go on this, and then we'll probably play. Well, we might play Nigel Mansell's Grand Prix, probably. Right, boof. Right, come back, King. Try and hit the centre of the bat, Nick, and then you're looking good. But if you had this on the Atari 2600 back in the day, let me know. Funnily enough, although I emulate the Atari 2600, I don't think I've played Pong on it. I played Super Breakout, but I don't think I've played Pong. Surely it must have come out for that system. Did it? Pong must have come out on the Atari 2600. Don't know about that now. Right, he's taking the lead. Concentrate. I'm in blue. It's almost as if we're in a swimming pool here. I think some swimming pools have opened up again, aren't they, after the COVID stuff? Oh, man, Nick. Oh, Nick, concentrate on the ball. It's a square ball. How easy can it be? Dude, he got... Right, okay. Oh, I was trying to get it in the middle of the bat then. There we go. Good. Get it in the middle of the bat. You're probably going to score a point. Middle of the bat, please. Oh, he was just in the right place then. Oh, how did he get there? Oh. Just concentrate here. I think as soon as your opponent's got a 2-point lead, it does give him a bit of an advantage. Oops. Oh, look. He's getting his own back. I won the first match, and now he's winning the second match. It's just following the ball with the bat. It's like the movement as it comes up and down, really. Yeah, oh. Good, that's good. 8-9. I will look at the comments again in a moment. But this is like, there was no Wimbledon this year, so hopefully this is making up for that. I think there's only one tennis game we've reviewed in the live stream as well. I think that was on the Atari 2600 as well. Yeah, that's quite interesting to look at. Whoa. There we go. Oof. So I'm debating, I'm not quite sure yet. What do you think? I'm debating maybe doing like a bonus stream later on, because you've been quite good there with the super chats and everything. I'm debating whether to do a Mega Drive stream for about an hour to an hour and a half, where I just look at racing games. What do you reckon? Would you be into that, or you think you've had enough for today? Whoa. Oh, man. Yeah, so thank you to people that are watching the stream. If it's just a little bit or all of it, thank you very much. It's appreciated there. Get a bit of traffic going on. Oh, man. He only needs one more point now, and then he can level it. Oh, there, he won. So it's 1-1. Yeah, Mega Drive. Let's read some comments in. Sensible Software's International 3D Tennis. You wasted hours on that one. Yeah, okay. Oakley Doke. Yeah, Pong was already old. I suppose it was the early 70s, wasn't it? It came out in the arcades. But it's the sort of game I would have expected them to tackle, because you looked at fast food. That was quite basic. Yeah. Okay, Nick, really enjoying your 2600 vids. We'll have to say, yeah, okay. Thanks, Neil. Every so often we do a live stream with Atari 2600. It doesn't seem to happen every week. So, yeah. So, Mad Commodore, you'd like the Mega Drive stuff? I'm not sure. I'm just debating it really at the moment. But yeah, it'd be good there. Yeah, if you've got the Energy for Mega Drive stream, it would be great. Okay, Julie. Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look then. Right, but it'll only be for an hour and a half, and we'll look at a few races. Maybe Super Off-Road Racer. I've jotted down a possible one. Quick Go and Outrun. Super Hang On. That's a good version, isn't it, on the Mega Drive? Maybe a Quick Go Road Rash. It'll be an unofficial sort of like one. But anyway, let's all be sort of like racing games, that one. So let's have a look at Nigel Mansell's thingamajig. No, let's look at the game instead. That's probably better. Live. Right, okay. Let's find that game. Nigel Mansell. There was another game called Nigel Mansell's World Championship. I've seen some screenshots on that. I've only played it on the Amiga, but I've seen it on the Spectrum, and it might be okay. Right, LM Nigel Mansell's Grand Prix. There we go. I can't get the 128k version to work, so this will be the 48k. The engine sounds, it's not grating, it's sort of like tolerable. Right, press space to continue. Continue. So basically it's QAO and P, but you have to qualify. It gives you free qualifying laps. And I think you have to do the gears yourself, I think, on this one. Yeah. Right, okay. Let's see, you got a 5-lap race, 10 lap. We can't do 20, let's do 1. Enter my name. That's that. So that's definitely me. Oh, I didn't expect it to load stuff. Searching track 1. Well, it's found track 1. Track loaded. Right, okay. We won't do a practice because that's for wallies that want to win races. We'll go straight in. Yeah, Outrun was nice. I think I completed that on a few. Well, I was used to the Amiga version at that point, so anything when I saw the Mega Drive, I was blown away. I loved it on the Game Boy Advance as well. Yeah. Right. Practice qualify. So we'll see a bit how this game sort of like works. Return to the pits when you have finished. Right, I will do. Alright, so it's A to accelerate, is it? Right, okay. Yeah, I'm doing my own gears here, which is spelling doom. Don't enter the pit lane if it's closed, because you get a time penalty, as Lewis Hamilton found. Apparently Lewis Hamilton, the Italian Grand Prix, entered the pit straight 12 seconds after it closed, so he got penalty. There we go. Right, now, this game is a little bit tricky. You see how they've used the the cockpit, so you're not filling up much of the screen. That is a little bit of a cheat. Yeah, it is quite tricky, this. Well, I've took that in 6th gear. I tried to get down to 5th gear then, but for some reason I couldn't. But now, if you go off the track, it's sort of like game over. So you have to slow down. Now, there's the what I like about this, you see the rear view mirrors there either side, not rear view mirrors, the side mirrors, they're quite accurate. But on the qualifying laps, the cars do go past you more than the actual race. Whoa. Yeah, so two rear view mirrors, yes, Stephen, it's great effect, isn't it, really? So it's good for that respect. So it's quite an accomplished racer, although I'd like to have seen them doing it full screen, but maybe they couldn't have done. Come out on the Commodore Amiga as well, but the better one of the two on the Amiga at least was Nigel Mansell's World Championship. Oh, getting a bit wide there. Yeah, don't crash into any of those other cars if you can help it. Now, I think this first lap doesn't actually count as a qualifying lap, I don't think. But let's just try and get round. So you can see how things have advanced since checkered flag, can't you, really? Which I absolutely loved. No square wheels here, but checkered flag did use the whole screen. This is from 1988 by Martech Games. Right, so this is the first qualifying lap, as the thing says below. So we got round 1 lap without dying, which is always a bonus. But Formula 1 drivers, they can have some massive crashes now, can't they? And they're still okay. Don't know if you saw the clerks crash in the Ferrari at the Italian Grand Prix. That was a high impact. Obviously shook him up a bit, but he still was okay. Whoa, it is a little bit weak gumdio, I must admit. It's got some good elements to it. I think it'd be better when you actually get into the race, I think. But yeah, when you look at racing games on the the spectrum. You've got pole position, haven't you? And there's a few other ones. So there's a bit of a mixture. I say this isn't awful. So it's a bit middling really. Okay, right. Let's drive the car around. Turbo. Good stuff. The channel recently, although it goes up and down quite a lot, so it might go down again. The channel recently went over 3,000 subscribers, which isn't a huge amount in the YouTube world when you look at people that got millions. But it's a big thing for me. So thank you to the first 3,000. So you lot, I hope, that subscribe to the channel and keeping it going. Here's to the next 3,000. Yeah, let's all meet up in the year 3,000. Yeah, 3,000 a lot, isn't it? I wish all 3,000 would watch. That'll be good. But it's over a large length of time. So occasionally YouTube does a clear out of channels that haven't been logged, or accounts that haven't been logged into for a while, and just deletes them. So sometimes you get what's called a purge. You might have heard people talking about that on Twitter. Why is my subscribers gone down? It's because people that haven't logged into their account for a good many years, I haven't got any videos on it for many years as well, it's claimed as inactive. It's YouTube's way of getting rid of bots, I think, because there's a lot of cheaty work going on, believe it or not. Whoa. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, I mean, it is tricky. It gets commented on a lot that I deserve a lot more, but it's all about, I suppose it's the YouTube algorithm. Maybe I need to do a few different videos as well, but you know, live streaming. I'll tell you what live streaming's done. It's brought me to speak to you lot directly, so thank you. And you're an amazing bunch. You're an amazing bunch. But it is what's developed is a friendly channel, so I've got to be very pleased with that really. I do stress that it's well, I push that it's not about perfect gameplay, it's about de-stressing, and you get the occasional people that drop by that don't quite get that, but you know, at the time you just got to say who cares, that's part and parcel of it, isn't it really? Right, your engine is misfiring. Well, yeah, maybe I should go to the doctors. Does that mean I need to go to the pits? Water temperature critical. Oh, Nigel, you need to go in the pits, I think. When's the pits going to turn up? Is this our last lap? You are the pits, Nigel. I want to see what happens if the car does overheat. Does it actually blow up or something? Got a funny feeling that it just says game over or something. Whoa, going round. It does sound like a woodpecker stuck in the engine. Maybe it's because I was driving around in fourth gear. Right, okay, so we're going to the pits then. The pits are coming up, it said. Right, into the pits. Do I just stop here? Right, do I stop here? The crew don't seem to be anywhere. Hello, crew. Maybe I've stopped in the entrance to the pits. Oh no. Hello, crew. Where's the pits? I thought I was in the pits. Right. Press brake. Oh, I'm in the pits. Right, I'm definitely in the pits now. They fixed everything, I think. Away we go. So I don't know where my crew were. They were an invisible crew. It's like in the middle. Now all my car things have been repaired. Ideally in this game I would have liked maybe just one qualifying lap, and then it gives you into the race, because I want to see the race now. I think we just need to do this lap, don't we? And then we at least see what the race looks like. Whee. Thanks, Julie. Thank you. Yeah, that's what we try and do. I think as well, it's just what I always try and do as well. It's try and involve you all, because I'm always interested to see what you think about the games. Because I learn quite a lot of stuff as well. And sometimes there might be a game that I actually hate and you love because they say I'm not doing right, or say I've missed, or vice versa. There's a game that you hate and I like. What you sometimes find on some channels is you get shot down for having a completely different opinion. I don't mind that. I welcome that. Hurrah! Good. It's all about retro, isn't it? And your experience and nostalgia as well. Nostalgia does a good thing. Sometimes if there's a bad game there, you might have a bit of nostalgia. Mrs. Mott wasn't particularly a great game, but I liked it because I think I had it back in the day. But it was on some tape briefly. Whoa. And also as well, it's on those tapes that you got normally in the playground. There'll be some odd games that I haven't ever heard of. Plunder I wouldn't have heard of there, but I got that on a tape in the playground back at, well, years and years ago. That's an absolutely awesome game, Plunder. We live streamed it, I think, a couple of times. Check out the review of Plunder, the revisited one, but a great game. Great game. Whoa, get round here. Come on, we need to get to the end of the lap here. Through we go. Oh, right, taking on. I was almost on that. It's almost on that song then. Take on Me by Aha. Surely that's the last lap now. Surely that is the last lap. I need those dancing girls from my walk. Another lap. Right. Okay. We'll do one last lap, right? Oops. And if we still haven't qualified, we'll say goodbye to the game. Oh, it's ended now, is it? Did I qualify, or have I just span off and lost it? Yeah. Oh, well, we're not going to qualify again. Let's catch up there. Plunder is a hidden gem, Gundio. I agree. Mad Commodore, we don't have many memories of the Specky, sadly. You had a Commodore 64 though, didn't you? That's a system I'm gradually finding out a bit more about. Have you seen the? Didn't come out at the time. Have you seen the Attic Attack, the homebrew on that one? It's good. I've recently reviewed Montezuma's Revenge on that one, so I'll do the occasional one. I'm not one of these people that shouts one system over another, because games tend to vary, don't they, really? Sometimes a game's better on one system than another. Buggy Boy was much better on the Commodore 64 than the Spectrum. There's a lot of games that are vice versa. Nostalgia's a big one as well. Spy Hunter, I love that on the Spectrum, but there we go. It's the turbo boost, the same as the one in Knight Rider. Rightio. What's the time? We've got 15 minutes left, because we've got a hole in proceedings where 3D Stock Cars 2 didn't happen. So maybe we can let's get out a classic then. Let's have a wander around of Jet Set Willy 2 then. What do you think? That's always good wandering around there. If I've still got it. We've got Jet Set Willy 1. They might have to do that. Oh, there's Jet Set Willy 2. There it is. Now, on a previous live stream, we did have a look at Jet Set Willy, the Nightmare Edition. We won't be doing that. We won't be doing that this time. They took the original game and made it all super hard. Oops. I've got a window here saying your emulator has stopped working. Close the program. So a few things going on today. So I'll wait for this to do its stuff, and then we will have closed program. We will do. You see, it's disappeared. Right, very good. We will survive, even though I have to talk for the last 15 minutes. Right, let's load Jet Set Willy 2. That was what I was meant to doing. Bomb. If I was a rich man. Jet Set Willy. A lot of things with live streaming is how quick you are at fixing stuff when it goes wrong. It'll be all right on the night. Right. Please do the music. There we go. Good. Perfecto. Nothing goes wrong on here. Do. Right. Okay. All systems are brilliant. It's all about You're quite new. It's nice seeing it. It's all about the memories as well, isn't it? And why preclude? You're going to have your favourites, what you grew up with. So me, it's ZX Spectrum, Commodore Amiga, Game Boy Advance as well. Then went on to the PlayStation. You're always going to have your favourites, but it shouldn't be closed off to any of those other versions. They have their merits as well. I think it was Emperor Palpatine, didn't he? You said you got to experience everything, and he seemed like a good egg. Right. You must go into something that's unnatural, right? Played Jet Set Willy loads, hated every second of it. Oh God, 790. What you shouldn't do then, you shouldn't download Jet Set Willy the Nightmare Edition. That would just make you go absolutely crazy, talk. Right, software projects. So Matt Smith did the original Manic Miner, didn't he? And that was a huge hit. And then there's on his back to do a sequel, it's Jet Set Willy. Jet Set Willy 2 is just, a few extra screens bundled in, if the game wasn't already more difficult enough, really. And it's probably the most modded game, isn't it? This and Manic Miner are probably the most two modded games ever. Not just ZX Spectrum history, probably of all time. Yeah. Whoops. Oh dear. Oh, Nicky. That's how you lose quick life. Now, there is a death spiral you can do where if you land on something that kills you first of all, it will generate that as your new starting position, and it'll go over and over again. Right, so the battlements is always my favourite bit to get to. I played this on the Commodore 64 as well. Although it's originally come out on the Spectrum, so you can't blame the Commodore 64 that version isn't quite as good. It hasn't been. Some of the enemies haven't been programmed quite right. I mean, that stone, for example, doesn't go all the way across on the Commodore 64 version, but it's much better than the first Jet Set Willy, where, well, that just didn't work at all. It made some of the bits impossible. Impossible. Right, the kitchen. I do keep reminding myself of food. There we go. I've passed these guys so many times. In the Nightmare edition, there was a conveyor belt at the bottom of here. Yeah. So you just run into this thing straight away. Let's get this ice flake. I don't know why we're collecting ice flakes so we can go to bed, but there we go. Boing. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rossi. There's certain games you do get addicted to. It's the ones I played the most time on were probably Jet Set Willy, Jet Set Willy II, Attic Attack, Jetpack. We'll have to look at Jetpack next time, I think now. Yeah. Ultimate were absolutely brilliant, weren't they, in the games that they did? Commando, that got really a lot of plays as well. Night Law, though, I was never any good at it. Bom. Newman Looney. That'll be next, there it is. And on the Nightmare edition, that is absolutely impossible. They put so much stuff in here. This is all about the timing. You don't want to bump into a pigeon. Right, that might have been the right time there. Oops! Oh, I missed it. I need to do a forward jump there. Ow! Oh God! I wasn't expecting it to put me back there. That really caught me out. But in the end of the day, it did help. It did help. Right. There we go. Right, up on the roof. Let's get the timer. There's an arrow come across here. Ooh, just about. That'll do us. We don't want to land on the bunny rabbit there. Right, this is when it starts getting a bit tricky up on the battlements. There's arrows going across every 6 seconds. Well, with 2 seconds. And yeah, right. I'm not sure that's the right time. It's the right. Is it wrong? Ooh. Now wait, because I think another arrow is going to come across. I said that. It's not going to. There we go. This one is particularly tricky. Oh man, up on the battlement, so it's a bit tricky there. There we go. Love how Nick makes this look so easy. It's not easy every time. It's not easy every time, but you know, I do like to have a go. I did play it a lot. Sometimes you just get a bit lucky with where it regenerates. If it had reset me a bit nearer the edge, I think I could have just jumped forward and got that. But yeah, Stephen, it was a death spiral moment really. I don't think I could have got out of that. That was just a little bit unlucky. But Manic Miner, I can play the first 8 stages of that pretty much on autopilot. Let's try and go back up to those battlements again. We've got about 9 or so minutes between friends. Let's have a look here. Right, off we go for that saw thing. First landing. Boof. Now, I know a few of you like stats and figures, so the most people there ever was watching one of my streams, I know it's still pretty early days, we're only going about 3 months or so, the most ever I think was 53, I think it was, so 46 is good, so thank you everyone that's currently watching this as I try and make my way to the battlements again. I was trying to get to the rocket room, really. Sometimes I can get there, sometimes I can't. If you can get past the that battlement stage I died at last time, you've pretty much done it really. But it's a really cool effect as you take off. I think I did it once on one stream, but we 360p in then. Rope swings need a bit of a knack to them. Right, okay, we won't bother with that frosty stuff here. It's going to be now or never. Over that, I never knew what that thing was. I always called it a stone, but it's shaped like something. Yeah, I don't really know what that blue thing is. There's coins, of course, and those faces. The West Wing roof. There are maps of this, but I don't think the map makes too much sense. I think you need several maps. It's like glued together a bit weirdly. Right, come on, Newman Looney. That's Latin for something. Right, okay, so, yeah, the timing of this is a little bit suspect. I think that might be it. That wasn't it. I was too far away. Right, there we go. Got away with that, thank goodness. Right, so I only lost one life there. On the roof. And there's no roof I've been on. Oh! Yeah, see, that rope doesn't give you too much to work with. Oh, Nicky, you're losing all your lives now on something you don't normally lose your lives on. There we go. So that was a bit unnecessary. Just talk about making it hard for yourself. There we go. Right, one. Right, now wait for the arrow to come across. Right, okay. Right, it's done it that time. Right, good. We must perform a quicker fleek. Oh, too late, Nicky. How many lives we got left? 2. Watch for that pigeon. Up we go. Now, touch wood, we should do it. Touch wood, we should do it. Yeah, cool. On the last life. On the last life there. So I kept you guessing there. Right. If this is the first time you've seen this bit, he's in a spacesuit. There he is in a spacesuit. It's going to be an amazing effect when we hit that. And this is my favourite bit of Set Willy II. The main reason for buying the game. Stand by. Boom! There we go. So, Spaceman. There he is. Right, okay, now, I think I got this before and I just didn't know quite where to go. I think we... So, that was brief. And the foot comes down and it goes boomity boomity boom. What's the time? Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutos. Blast off. Whoosh. So it was a good effect, that, wasn't it? Dumbwaiter. They've changed some of the room names as well on the Commodore 64 version. Macaroni Ted. I don't know why he's Macaroni Ted. What's that got to do with macaroni? There might be some reason. Tell you what, I don't tend to go in the chapel because that's a bit hard to go to, but there's some great stuff there. I tend to lose a lot of lives trying to get in here. I'm in. The study. Get up. Get on down. Oh god, that's a bit close. Someone's breathing down my neck there. Oh. How are you supposed to do that? I'm in some sort of dance place. Oh, that's see, that's what you call a death spiral. A death spiral in the library. That's it. What emulator do you use? That comes up a lot. It's called Matt. It's called EMU. So EMU-Z Win. I've got version 2.7. But there might be a different version. EMU-Z Win 2.7. Okay, so I hope you liked watching the stream this evening. I had really good fun there, so thank you very, very much. Thank you to the super chats that come in. Really appreciative there. I see your names on the screen looking super bold. Also as well to the people that upgraded their memberships today. I think there's a couple of you, and any new ones that have been happening in the week. So thank you. So have a wonderful evening. Take good care of yourself. It's been a quite exciting stream, as they tend to be, don't they, really? So yeah, nice talking to you. We've enjoyed the games. Not sure what happened with 3D Stock Car Racers 2 there, but yeah. So next time, take great care of yourself, and very fond. It's going to go to the end page soon. A very fond goodbye. But I'll type some other goodbyes in the comments, so I won't turn it off straight away. Goodbye. Have a good evening.